you ever just look like so incredibly like fucking busted that it's like, how the fuck did my parents even make me? My parents are both like halfway decent looking people. Like, I've seen some people on Facebook that are way busted than them, but somehow I just look like ugly most of the time. That, and I'm hungover as fuck. So we're making a video today. Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Webalo. So, basically, it's Monday the 15th, and I have fucking testing. So, here's what my whole thingamabobber is at the moment. Start out on Friday. So, in video production, all we do is fuck around and everything, you know? And I had the vest on. There's this vest that has like a holder for the camera, so that it's attached to you. So, I was wearing that shit. And then the plan was for me to be late to third period because I had the vest on. And third period, you know, nice lady, you know? But she just doesn't really teach anything in there. So I was like, you know what? If I'm late, like, it doesn't fucking matter. We're not doing anything in there anyways. 3 fucking days for an essay. And I wrote it in 1 day and literally did nothing. I was just like, why the fuck am I even here? I have so much senioritis too that it's just like everything that any teacher does is like,
why the fuck am I here?
So my plan was to be late to her period because I still had this stupid vest on and I had to take it apart and put it away and everything. Well, as I was doing that, a bunch of people were filming videos in front of the green screen anyways, so there was people there from my class. I asked one girl and she was just like, yeah, they're not really doing anything in there, like, you're fine. So I ended up staying the whole third period and I just didn't go. I just stayed in video production because I might as well stay and do something with videos than fucking go to class, you know, like. So yeah, that happened, which made me not know where I had to go for testing. So then I went at the end of the day on Friday and I was like, hey, girly, like, where do I have to go for testing? Like, my thing is, they're not telling us what we're doing. Supposedly this is an important ass test. I don't know if it's a state test, if this is like making me go to college, which even then, I don't give a fuck. Or like, if it's just for statistics or something, because I heard that the seniors had to take a test that was literally, it had nothing to do with them. They just wanted like the numbers to come back to see if they like remembered shit from like freshman year. And I was like, why are you gonna change my schedule and shit just so that you can have fucking statistics?
What the fuck was the reason?
Fucking, I asked her and she was like, yeah, you have to go to this spot Monday morning and you're gonna take a test. I don't know if it's for English, if it's for math, or what the fuck it's for. Like, what was the reason? What was the reason? So, yeah, I started getting really anxious because I was just like, I mean, I know none of this shit matters to me because I'm not doing the whole college thing, and then on top of it, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna be cool when I grow up. So, like, I'm not going next year, so any shit we do, it doesn't matter if I'm there or not. But yeah, I started getting like anxious and I was just like, well, like, what if I fuck up the test? And then like I felt guilty because I'm like, well, what if I fuck up the school? What if I get a bad score and then like the school fucking shit goes down? And I was just like, ugh. And then my mom was just like, you know what? Have a Snickers, Gabby. You're not you and you're hungry. No. But yeah, my mom was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, just ditch tomorrow. And I was just like, woo! So I ditched. My mom's a pretty smart lady, you know? She makes me feel great about everything, and she's like, you know what, like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't affect you, it doesn't affect them. Yeah, I missed a school test that's supposedly important, but I have no idea why it's important. I mean, good thing is, supposedly, if I don't take this test, they're gonna come hunt me down and make me take it like another time. So I'm not like completely mad because I just get to ditch another class to go take a test that doesn't matter. My thing is, they give us this 4-hour fucking time limit, and it takes me like 45 minutes to do a test or write an essay because I'm just so used to doing them. But because I write so much at home, writing an essay about bullshit isn't really that hard. Yeah, so it takes me like 45 minutes to like plan out an essay and write it, and I'm getting really good at that. But only downside is I just spend a lot of time just doing nothing. Like, if I could just take the test and then go home, I would. But I can't drive, and the homie Tanya, you know, my mother, she would do it, but I have like this weird guilt about shit that I do this bad, because my parents were always like,
yeah, be a good noodle, you know, like, don't be like a fucking loser or just a dumb bitch.
And at this point, I am being a loser and a dumb bitch. Like, me not doing the whole school thing like I've been taught to do is kind of like nerve-wracking, I guess. My whole life, I've always been like, yeah, like, don't ditch, don't do drugs, fucking, like, live your best life at school. And at this point, I'm just like, no, I'm graduating early. Not graduating, but I'm getting out of this fucking shithole early. I'm ditching, like, every chance I can. Drugs, we'll just, disclaim that. I'm not doing any drugs or drinking, you know? That's, big kid stuff, you know? Like, if someone told me to, like, fucking leave, or how do I phrase that? If someone told me to go, like, ditch with them, like, I'd be, like, totally down until we got to the ditching part, because I get, like, so overwhelmed with, like, guilt that I'm just like, I can't do this, I'm being bad. Like, I'm such a fucking party pooper sometimes, and I hate that, because I feel like, as a senior, I should be living my best life, you know? And fucking just doing all the bad shit. Fucking living the best life. Fucking hanging out with friends. Because, like, who knows? Even though I'm not going to school next year, what if I show up for graduation and everyone's like,
Fuck you, bitch. Like, you left the school. The fuck? Like, ugh.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should be doing stuff that's, like, semi-bad. Just to, like, have the experience. But then, like, I can't get myself to that point. So, yeah, missing this test was kind of like a big thing for Gabby. Gabby making big moves. I joined Powder Puff, which is great because I've always been too much of a pussy to do it. But even though I don't know how to play football, supposedly it's okay. Like, I watch a lot of football, but I just my brain is just fried right now, and I have no idea like how to play this or how like points work and shit. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good because fucking flag football like doesn't seem that bad. But I just hope the broads don't start fighting, because if they start arguing and shit and tackling each other and being all fucking I'm just like, no, I'm not into that. But yeah, Devin's my coach, and Michael question mark? I feel like his name is Michael, but I don't know. I don't know him personally, but I feel like I've seen him before many times. But yeah, they were in football, and now they're coaching us to be in girls football. And yeah, it doesn't seem like that bad. I feel kind of proud of myself that I went to the meeting and everything, because I almost backed out of it. But yeah, I guess I'm going to be in girls football, which is pretty neat. Val's doing it, but she's on the senior team, so she's probably going to beat my ass. But so even though I ditched today and didn't do the test, I'm still going to the school at 3 so that I can go to practice, because practice is only an hour, so I don't feel like that bad about it. But I know security's gonna see me and be all up my ass and be like, where were you? And I'm just gonna be like, at home. Which fucking, my brain last night was like psychotic. Like, I don't even know why, but my brain was just like, hey, Gabby, you know what? Let's stay up till 3 in the morning. For no fucking reason other than, yeah, I know I'm ditching school tomorrow. But fucking 3? Like, and then my dad woke me up at 8 because he was looking for something in my room. And I was just like, why you doing this to me? I didn't even know what he was looking for. But he came into my room and he was like,
where's this?
And I was just like, Father, if you could not tell, I am taking some beauty sleep and I'm not even awake right now. 3 in the morning? What the fuck? And then, like, I woke up at, like, 9. Like, who am I? I feel like I'm doing stuff that I should be doing as a senior. Like, I'm going to prom. And I'm doing the football thing. And I'm trying to get my movie shown. And all this stuff. But then, like, sometimes, like, things like this happen where I'm, like, ditching school. And I get freaked out. I don't know. Like, it's weird. There's still a part of me that wants to be a good noodle. But being good sucks, you know? That's how you live a boring life. I'm not telling any, like, 8-year-olds to go do some fucked up shit. No. I feel like I should be a good influence, but I'm really just not. And I just need to let that go and do what I want. Because, like, my family has always talked shit about, like, people that, like, don't do the right thing. And now I feel like I'm turning into that person. And it makes me feel weird, you know? Yeah, school's just fucked. I don't want to go. I only have the rest of April, and then I have May. But there's no, like, days off. Like, there's no Mondays off or anything. And I'm just like, I can't do this shit. Like, I missed, like, every Wednesday in fucking, like, September and November and December. And so this last chunk that's left, like, having no days for me to ditch is like, ugh. Today was a good ditch day, you know? My mom got me some Taco Bell after I woke up at 8. And I just was living life like Larry. Does anyone else feel like this? Does anyone get, like, weird guilt when they, like, don't do the right thing? I feel like, you know those, like, fan fictions that are like, ooh, the good girl gone bad. Yeah, I feel like that shit, but just with a lot of guilt and sadness all at the same time. Because I feel like I'm, like, as a person, I'm okay. Like, I'm happy for once, but then I'm just like, I don't know, like, Like, I don't know, this last chunk of high school is just like, it's kind of making me sad, you know, because it's like, oh, you're not going no more. You're an adult. But then at the same time, like, me not going next year is like, fuck yes. Like, I may not be able to drive. I don't have a car. I don't have a job. But being an adult is going to be great, you know? I'm trying to get my license over the summer because, holy shit, I cannot do this whole adulting thing and then just not be able to drive. I want a hearse, which, you know, everyone's always like, ew, I want a Bugatti or some fucking, like, rich kid car. No. I want a dead people car. I want a hearse. I'm gonna make movies when I grow up. I'm not going to college. And if Dad's watching, yes, I am going to college. That's another thing. Like, I'm questioning, like, am I also a tweaker? Like, am I believing shit's gonna happen when it's not gonna happen? Because in my brain, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make a movie next year and I'm gonna have money, and when I graduate, people are gonna be like, holy shit, she's an adult, you know? Am I just living in my own head? Am I not being realistic? I feel like if you don't just say it's gonna happen, then it's not gonna happen. I'm being wild, man. Living life to the fullest, you know? Living life like Larry. What, Punch? I'm living life like Larry. That's words to live by right there. My senior quote's just gonna be living like Larry. Oh, I'm really scared to go to Powder Puff and, like, sweat because if you don't have me on Instagram, basically I constantly post videos of me sweating after working out, and I sweat like a man. It looks like my body has been fucking, like, a tub of water has been dumped over my body. And I don't know why. I can't control that I sweat that much, but I feel like the girls are gonna make fun of me and be like,
what the fuck, bitch? Like, why do you sweat so much? You fucking soggy ass hoe.
And I don't know if I can take that right now. It's bad. I think they'll make fun of me for other stuff. You think so too, Funch? Yeah, he thinks so too.
They're gonna make fun of you for being fat.
I mean, you right. But yeah, most of the time they're like pretty and they seem like they know what they're doing. And then there's just my dumb ass. Like, hey, yeah, I watch a lot of football, but I don't know how to play it. I don't run that fast. That's another thing. Like, I always felt guilty, or not guilty, like almost ashamed in PE when, like, we would do like a lap and then, like, my fat ass would be the last one coming up, like, now I can run, but I feel like that same being ashamedness is gonna come back, and I'm gonna be the last person that, like, comes up from running, and that Devin's just gonna be like, haha, bitch, my camera's gonna die. So I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, my tit like jiggled. Hello, what the fuck?
I can't move on, baby doll. Waiting